Had to unmute there. Well, good evening. It is a little past 10:30 on this Wednesday evening, December 31st, the very last day of the year 2025. And, hi. And Bob Q in chat says, I want to see him drop the controller to simulate dropping the ball. Let's see. Oh, the wire doesn't really stretch any further than this, but I can't really do the slow... Yeah. You know, it wouldn't work all that well because it doesn't have all the Swarovski crystals and laser lights around it, and it's just a Nintendo controller. Yeah, No, sorry, Mando Gamer. No hat or glasses. I came as I am. Actually, I'll be honest. I was thinking of doing the dance pad run tonight, and I think I'm coming down with something. So I didn't feel like standing for an hour and a half. So yeah. So it was about 19 months ago. I actually looked it up just before, just a little bit ago, that I got a message from some dude on YouTube saying his name was Zelda Maker, saying, you know, I got this ROM hack I think you should play, give it a try. I'm like, okay. And ever since then, most of what I've done on this channel is play one of his pretty awesome ROM hacks after another. But before that, I was mostly speedrunning this game, and yeah, I decided in times of trouble, go with what you know. And so, as a little throwback in between other things that I'm doing, I decided, let's just do the speedrun one more time tonight that I used to do on a regular basis. I have been practicing it lately on my Game & Watch here and there, so I should be in some sort of shape, but as you can see, I don't have any goal in mind. I have my personal best up there, but if I don't get anywhere near it, that's alright. If I don't finish, that's okay. But I'm going to give it a go, and we'll see what happens. And Terry Funk Fan says, oh, don't tempt these viral infections. My kids have been recovering for 2 weeks. You know, my 7-year-old, I feel like, has had this coughing thing for, like, weeks. It's been a while. But somehow we escaped it up until about now. My wife and I basically both over the last day or two have started to feel like we have some sort of nose, throat, whatever. As you can see, it's not like super severe, otherwise I would have just been like, sorry guys, Happy New Year, bye. But yeah, and Mando Gamer suggests it's the up and down weather, and that isn't helping either. So but I will say, Zelda Maker did send me something over the last week. It was because someone in here, I think, yeah, someone in here suggested I could play maybe a Mario game after this. Zelda Maker actually sent me a Super Mario 3 hack, and I do plan to play that next year, so maybe next week, because that is next year. But for now, I figured, you know, why the heck not? Let's try this. This good old Zelda speedrun. So that's what I'm going to do for now, and I mean, honestly, like, since I last ran this game seriously, I've been playing ROM hacks for like a year and change, so certainly in that time I must have gained some kind of combat experience or some other experience that could help me and result in maybe a new personal best. Maybe. I don't know. Counter argument is I am now a year and change older, and therefore my skills are rapidly degenerating. So I guess we'll see which one is right. Huh. Oh, Terry Funk fan in chat says, I managed to save up enough money working. I don't have to work for the rest of 2025. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. It reminds me of oftentimes in the last week or two, I've had conversations with my coworkers, and I say, you know, you've been working so hard lately. Why don't you take Thursday off? And usually they'll be like, oh, thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. You're so generous. And I'm like, oh, you know, why don't you also leave early on Wednesday? And they're like, oh, thanks so much. Of course, you know, we officially closed at 2 hours early on Wednesday, and we're closed for Thursday because Thursday was Christmas last week, and this week it's New Year's. So, so there it is. Anyway, I suppose I might as well play because that's what I came here to do. I will go ahead. Such a nice boss, says Mando Gamer. Oh, aren't I? So, just to remind folks about the, because I would say probably most of you weren't even here the last time I did this. I am taking a very modified version of what was referred to as the Blue Ring route. Except that I have upped the difficulty somewhat by removing the blue ring, and I've made a few other modifications to it as well. We do level 2 first, and on the way, we beat a blue moblin in the forest as our first enemy. That is the first enemy we defeat, because if you do that, defeat a blue moblin first, there's a 41% chance that you will get a bomb drop. We need that for level 2. So if we don't get it, we're just going to restart and try again. But hopefully we get it within the first 1 or 2 tries. Terry Funk Fan asks, are you a screen skipper guy? For the most part, no, because I'm very kind of bad at it. But there is one spot where I do the screen skip, and that is between levels 7 and level 6. Rather than do the Lost Woods, I try to skip right over it. So hopefully you'll see me successfully do that later. So anyway, let's give it a go. And my controller is not responding. What the heck? Oh, it wasn't the active window. Let's just soft reset. Alright, let's go. You know what? This wasn't a... I must have played on this file. That's pretty funny. You're dead. We'll just create this again. That's so weird. I always had a fresh file. Whatever. One more soft reset, and we start. Bob Q in chat asks, to set the record for the fastest time, can you use block clipping and screen scrolling? Absolutely, yes, you can. In fact, if you watch the world record, they absolutely abuse these glitches. However, there is a variant of the speedrun called glitchless that doesn't allow that stuff. So, and yeah, they're not going to be able to set the same kind of time without those glitches. So it's not... I'm trying to remember what the fastest time is. It's like... Oh, thanks. That was a nice boost. I think it's like 28 minutes. Something of that ilk. No bomb drop. We'll try it again. I do use the block clip with some regularity. I don't generally use the screen scroll trick except in that one spot. I find that it just, it requires a lot more... Okay, I was going to say it requires a lot more finesse, but it doesn't really. It just, you need to practice it, and I haven't. So, I don't really have any other excuse. And if I did, it wouldn't be valid. And I just didn't beat it. I didn't... My first enemy is supposed to be the blue moblin, but he got in my way. Yes, and Bob Q confirms the current world record is 27 minutes 36 seconds. At least according to probably Google's AI summary, which is probably right. But, do not get me started on AI. Do they have a world record for getting to Ganon without a sword, asks just another Zelda fan. Absolutely they do. It's called the Swordless Run, and there's a leaderboard on speedrun.com for that as well. I've done it in just under an hour, I believe. I could check later what my exact time is. Oh. Still didn't get the bomb drop. Oh, let me tell you something. Oh, yeah. And Bob Q reminds me of that one ROM hack where they made it so that you could defeat Ganon with the rod. That was really cool. And Mando Gamer says it doesn't sound fun to play without a sword, but I will assure you it is very fun. It is absolutely the swordless run is a lot of fun because you have to play a little bit differently. It forces you to do things like use bombs against Wizrobes and yeah, I used to do the swordless run a lot actually. If you go on YouTube, you will find my swordless runs. But yeah, I'll do it again. What the heck is going on here? Why won't you give me my bomb drop? Yeah, just another Zelda fan says it makes you do force bomb drops. I definitely do a lot of counting. Just in case you don't understand that, or why I occasionally start counting my enemies as I'm beating up on them. If, without getting hit, you defeat 9 enemies in a row, and then bomb the 10th enemy, you will get a bomb drop. It's not as good as getting 4 bombs. You only get 3, essentially, but it is a bomb drop that you would not otherwise have gotten. So, in that regard, it's extremely helpful. This game hates me at the moment. The RNG has not showed up. And the 16th enemy drops a fairy. Just another Zelda fan says exactly. Mando Gamer says, this is a no-bomb ROM for sure. This is the very same ROM that I have played for several years now. %41 chance. Now, mind you, I was playing the Madoka gotcha game earlier, and I did a lot of pulls, and I did get lucky on a few of them, so nope. Alright, you know what? I've been doing the soft reset. Let's do the hard reset. That's probably actually it. I bet this gets it going. I don't know why I wasn't doing the hard reset. But I noticed some of the enemies appeared a little bit differently, so I think, Bob Q, you're onto something. Mando Gamer asks, what is Madoka? If you look up the anime, it's a magical girl style anime, but it kind of flips the genre a bit. It's one of those things where you think it's one thing, and then a little ways in, you realize it's something very different. Nope. Another reset. Long story short, I mean, it's one of those things where it's great to go in blind, but oh yes, Mando Gamer has identified the game Magia, etc. Yeah, but the original name of the anime is Puella Magi Madoka Magica, and yeah, it just looks like any other magical girl anime, but then at the end of episode 3, when one of the main characters suddenly dies, you realize it's something different. Nope. No animals. Oops. Bad timing. Alright, you know what? At this point, I'm just gonna beat up on them until I get a bomb drop. And if it happens within a reasonable amount of time, I'll continue. And if it doesn't, then I'll reset. Because this is ridiculous already. There it is. Alright, we'll just keep going. Ugh. I took a few bumps on the way here, but I'm probably about 30 seconds behind where I would be if the bomb drop had come out at the right time. Not the end of the world. Just the end of the 30 seconds, I guess. It's gonna be the end of me pretty soon. Ah, there we go. Hey, nice. There's a bomb drop. And just another Zelda fan says, are you stopping early at the magical sword, or are you doing a full run? No, I plan on doing a full run. Now that I'm actually getting somewhere. What's nice about the mobile game is it gives you the full story of the anime. Was worried that I would miss there. So you know what? I've gotten a little bit better at beating the snake and the Dodongo quickly, so I'm actually not that far behind where I would have been in a typical run before. It's just too bad about the bomb drop not happening. Oops. The general rule, if you want to finish quicker, is try to avoid combat whenever possible, because combat eats up time. Any day now, come out of your stupid cloud, jeez. Alright, so we're going to head this way. We're going to quickly bomb open this. We're going to grab the 5th heart container from here. Now we have enough to get the white sword, so we're going to quickly head over there and grab it. Dodge the rocks, which is not that difficult because they don't move. Okay, he went that way, so I'm just going to leave the screen and come back to get a new spawn. And there we go. Just Another Zelda fan asks, are you able to replay an old run while you're doing a new run to compare your progress as you play? That's a really cool idea. I need to look into that. But what most players with a little bit more know-how than me do is they'll have splits on the screen for their personal best, so that they know how far or behind their personal best they are at any given point in the run, you know, at checkpoints. Wait a second, MCAT is in Times Square? Like, are you by Times Square, or are you like full on, I can't leave, I can't go to a bathroom, so I'm wearing a diaper Times Square? Oh. MCAT says, I'm coming over after midnight for some hot cocoa and a pee-pee. I guess it answers that. So I immediately leave level 1 and then come back, and then that door in the north is unlocked. That's the quickest way to unlock the door. And now the quickest way to get the key here, whack. That's incredible. Now that I'm like far out of my 20s, I would never even imagine going to Times Square for New Year's. Holy moly, I have never cleared that room this quickly. That's awesome. Everything was just in the exact right spot. It also helps that my health is full. That was pretty awesome. Oops. Oh well, so much for my health being full. Alright, here's our first chance at the block clip. And we got it pretty quick. But yeah, now that I'm the age that I am long past the point of even considering going to the city for New Year's. I am perfectly happy watching on TV at this point. Although, I think I'm good. Boom! Oh, that was so satisfying. Now, the block clip, I actually put a video on YouTube of me specifically demonstrating the block clip. So if you look for that, you can learn from someone who's done it a lot. There are two positions you can do the block clip from. Either one will work. That was rude, man! Just right in my way. So now that we've done that, we're going to mosey on over here. Oh. So MCAT says she has a Planet Fitness On hat that they gave out. So she's probably one of many thousands of people with Planet Fitness hats. Oh, sure, we'll be able to pick you out on TV. That was accidental. And now we're going to pick up the blue candle, because we're going to need that later. And I see chat talking about looking for MCAT on TV. Which is going to be... Oh! Should have brought a giant poster board with Hi YYR on it. I suppose that would have helped. We'll grab the key and move forward. I don't like where my health is, but maybe one of these jellies will drop a heart for me. No, because they have no organs. They're jellies. Just Another Zelda fan asks, how far do I live from Times Square? Well, Grand Central is about a 40-minute train ride, and from there it's 10-minute walk if you go fast. Boom! Oh, that was dumb. Plenty of bomb drops, but not much in the way of health. Well, I had no trouble getting the raft within 10 minutes, but my health is kind of low. I'll have to get lucky against Manhandla. Alright, well, you might be able to find MCAT on TV if you look for someone with a white puffy coat and black pants. Like we're gonna be able to see what you're wearing when there's a bajillion people there. Alright, let's see how we do. I can only take 2 hits without being deaded. Oh, why? And you're dead. Goodbye. Excellent. That went better than I imagined it could. Kind of had a feeling I would get whacked there. Okay. I would like more bombs than I have. Unfortunately, I got hit by Manhandla. So, that means Manhandla did not drop any bombs. Nope, didn't get one there. Trying to beat all the blue enemies. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Oh well, looks like we're going in there with 3 bombs. Good luck. I'm going to need to pick some up along the way, because 3 is not enough to finish the level. Really? Now, going to the pause screen would take too long, so there was a block there, and we just clipped through it. I practiced that a lot, too. Now, I don't know how many enemies I've beaten in a row without getting hit, but I'm hoping it's something close to 10, because... Ugh! Well, now it's 0. Oh, this is a problem. Getting hit by the like sucks, but at least it stays in one place and lets me kill it. I'm definitely worried about this. Well, actually, well, yeah, I need more bombs. Well, they didn't drop it. I have to start over. I ran out of bombs. We'll do it. We'll give it one more try and see if we do better. Have I been to Times Square before for New Year's Eve? Nope. And I think I am definitely past the part of my life where it would be advisable to do that. Because like I said, it's the sort of thing where you have to, number one, you have to get there early. Otherwise, it will fill up. you basically have to be there before the sun sets if you want any sort of decent spot. The other thing is, once you're in, you're in. You're in for for all of it. You can't. There are no public restrooms available, and you know, bring your own food, bring a diaper. Yeah. It's hey, finally I got the bomb drop. The 41% bomb drop. Maybe that's a good omen. Maybe we're in for a good run. So it's the sort of endurance test that at this point in my life, I'm like, well, do I really want to put my body through that? No. Oof. MCAT forgot the diaper. Oops. Get together! Oh. Just gonna have to finish it off the old-fashioned way. You're gonna drop some health, right? I see rupees, but no health. Well, if I get boomeranged, I'm dead. That was totally not where I wanted to put it. Ooh, that was really close! Ah! Got you. I'm like about... I'm probably like 3 seconds ahead of where I was before. There were a few mishaps there. Mando Gamer says, we need more days of Zelda. Wednesday to Saturday is too long of a wait time. Alright, well, we'll see. That's what my mom always said to me. We'll see. Didn't matter what I asked. It was always, we'll see. Went too high. Okay, so we bomb in there, we get our 5th heart container. We're going to go get the white sword. We're going to go to level 1. And I'll be in Scotland before you. Me and New Year's Eve, we have kind of a complicated relationship. I haven't really had the desire to watch the ball drop anytime recently, to be honest. I mean, part of it is my wife generally goes to bed a lot earlier than I do. I was talking to her earlier, but yeah, she's already asleep, most likely. So that leaves me all by my lonesome, and now why would I want to do that? Number 1. Number 2, I had this friend back in the day. He used to have these big New Year's Eve parties, and honestly, he had a bunch of gatherings all the time at his old house. It was fun. He had a big house. He had a ton of video games. That was half intentional, by the way. So we would always gather at his place, me and the circle of friends that I had since college. Long story long, see, now, Terry Funk fan, you have a opportunity here. I see opportunity right here. He says, I don't drink. Anyone having a toast tonight? You have yourself an opportunity to actually toast with real toast. You're welcome. I usually speed that up with a bomb, but no need this time. Okay, in position. Nope. Yes, block clip. So the secret is you press the button, and while you are pressing the button, actually, I went too far down. Oh, that was painful. Terry Funk fan says toast with butter and cinnamon and sugar? I would say maybe powdered toast would be the way to go. You're welcome. Get blowed up. Oh, good. I got a heart there. I am now in no danger. Because Aquamentus is not going to mess me up for 2.5 hearts. And Mando Gamer got my Ren and Stimpy reference. Come here! The fairy is key because that saves me a good 5 seconds at least, because I don't have to wait for those 3 hearts to fill up. Interrupting the story I was telling. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butthead were my, I don't know if I would say childhood, but at the least 12-year-old hood. And that reminds me of a very distinct memory that I have of my Grandma B, my mom's mom. She was staying with us for a time because she was seeing a doctor local to my parents. I was 11 or 12 years old. She didn't live another... She only lived another year at most after that, I think. And it was probably about 10 p.m. I was having a snack in my kitchen. And Beavis and Butthead was on the TV, and she walked in. And she looks at this, you know, looks on the TV, sees this, and she's like, why are you watching that? It was the first and only time I ever heard a 4-letter word come out of her mouth. I will never forget that moment. And Terry Funk Fan says, Ren and Stimpy shouldn't have been for kids upon adult rewatch. See, Ren and Stimpy towed that line extremely well of, it goes over the kids' heads, but the adults will get it. Boom! Get out of my way. Defeating one of the Dark Nuts on that screen is key because that reduces the slowdown that you get on the way out of the room. I'm a good 15 seconds ahead of my last run. Otherwise, the game will slow down there. But if you kill one of them, you don't get that slowdown. Oh, and Mando Gamer mentions Daria. I have done the diarrhea, cha-cha-cha, diarrhea, cha-cha-cha in front of my daughter, and she picked it up. I'm a proud dad, what can I say? Alright, you. Get blowed up. Almost got blowed up. Hey, that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. And I have 6 bombs. I can go straight to level 4 and I won't run out of bombs this time. Let's go. Wow, it's like nobody there. Almost got rocked. Yeah, I should definitely get one of these split modules for OBS Studio, because I know they exist. I've seen people use them, and I just, for whatever reason, I haven't put the time in. I have a problem. It's like, I find creating games... Nope. Nope. There it is. I find creating games to be a whole lot more interesting than updating my website. So my YYR Games website is really out of date and really rough right now. It looks terrible. I really need to fix it, but I haven't made the time because, again, I find working on the games to be far more interesting. Ooh, I almost wasted a key there. Come back here. Probably spent a little too long doing that. Terry Funk Fan asks, well, how I made the website. I used, oh god, why does the name escape me right now? Probably because I'm trying to focus on this. Oh, thanks, Bubble. You did something helpful for once. Not WordPress, because I had a coworker at the time say, WordPress is terrible. It's the most exploited thing in the world. You should use this thing instead. And it starts with a D, and I don't know why I can't remember right now, because I've been looking at the thing for forever. Oops. Yeah, I had that one bomb, but the problem last run was I didn't have this bomb that I needed to get through the second wall. I want to say Debian, but it's not that. No, Mando Gamer, it was not diarrhea cha-cha-cha. That was pretty quick. I like that. I didn't dance around like usual. I actually killed the thing. Okay, and alright, so it's time for the beach trip, and we have enough bombs. This is good. I was on version 7 for the longest time, and upgrading my website to go to version 10 was a real pain in the butt. And why am I not remembering the name of the content management system? This is going to tick me off till I remember, but I'll remember when I'm not thinking about it. We're taking the exact same path we took before. Sort of. Only difference is we're going to go south from here. We're going to pull out our handy-dandy candle. It's nice not to have the arrow because I can skip over it on the subscreen now. Drupal! Yes! Why couldn't I remember that? Thanks, Mando Gamer. We're going to pick up this heart container here. Mando Gamer says, thank Google. Thank you, Google. Thank you, corporate overlords. We love you. Oh, well, you know what? That makes it even easier. Now we can blow the heck out of the dark nuts. Was hoping for a heart, but... Okay, now we're going to pick up the arrows so that we have them. Next, we're going to grab this heart container over yonder. Oh, there's the heart I was looking for. Because, of course, we pick up random organ meat off the ground, because why not? Deftly dodge the fireball, jump in here, and this is the part that makes my 10-year-old self offended, picking the medicine instead of the heart container. But you can just buy medicine. Well, I would have had to go and get the letter in order to do that. And getting the letter takes time. And time is what we don't have. Because money and time is what we don't have. And now we're going to head to the Lost Hills. And, well, 12-second intermission, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, here we go. Level 5. A choke point for many people, because it's got those irritating blue dark nuts in it. No, I'm not going to run a 12-second ad. Don't you worry, just another Zelda fan. Also, I think the shortest ad you can run is 15 seconds. I wouldn't do that to you folks. Nope, I run all my ads before I start talking. You! Terry Funk Fan was equally offended by me grabbing the medicine. Love it. Oops, that was a mistake. Trying to get... There we go. Alright, cool. Hey, we can throw our sword. Hopefully that means we can off these guys a little faster. Speed is the name of the game after all, man. So much for throwing the sword. I guess I am not cut out to be the circus performer after all. Aha! I am once again a circus performer. I've done worse on those. Yes, it's a very difficult room in the Swordless Run. Generally what I do at that point in the run is I eliminate as many of them as I can with the bombs that I have, and then I buy the bomb upgrade, one room south of here, and then I go back with a fresh set of bombs and blow the heck out of them. Okay, now we have to get through that hole. Oh, jeez. I messed up. Alright. Now what's nice is if you run out of bombs there, you already have the boomerang out and you can do that. Without having to go to the inventory screen. Love doing that. 2 at once. Alright, onward. We've basically gotten through the hard part already. If you don't have enough money when you get to this room, you can beat up on them for more money. Gotta walk through. That was excellent. Okay. Got the key. I still have the boomerang out. That's on purpose. Because now I can do that. Now we walk around here, through the door. Now we still only have the white sword, so we're going to put down a bomb here. That's going to half kill him. 1, 2 more shots and he's out of here. Thank you, Fireball, for that boost. And we have the 5th piece. Now, we gotta blow into the recorder immediately after we come out of here, while facing eastward, twice. That's once, that's twice. 1 plus 2 is 3. That means we're going to level 3. Ta-da! There's a trick to all of this. If I can get a bomb drop on the way there, that would be very good. But we can do that on the way back. Because right now I'm going to... It's a famous butcher shop. Have you heard of it? He claims to have the freshest, most kosher meats. He's a... Wait, what? He sells jewelry and he's a locksmith too? Wait a second. How long has this meat been lying here? This smells really funky. Are you sure this is fresh? I have my doubts. No bomb drop. There is a way to get more bombs inside of level 7 that's somewhat reliable, but it's not guaranteed, so... Oh, Mando Gamer clarifies it's fresh by Moblin standards. Okay, we finally got it. That did eat up some time, but now I can focus on clearing level 7 and not have to worry. By the way, if you blow the recorder to open up something like that, it doesn't move the destination level. Ugh, I'm trying not to get boomeranged, but... Oh, give me that! Give me the fury! I got beat up pretty bad in there. Was hoping to get another heart out of them, but it was not to be. What? Oh, I caught the boomerang at the same time. These bubbles are a menace. It would suck if I had to use my medicine here. Like, really bad. But this is not going all that well. Alright. Oh, Terry Funk Fan asks if I have a Discord. I do not. I am not that popular. Oh, thank goodness. At least a little bit of health. This is not going to be as quick as I would like it to be, because I have to play it a little bit safe now due to the fact that I have been beaten the heck up. Oh, wait. I went here to switch to bombs, but I already have my bombs out. Okay. Now, if I defeat the enemies on this screen... Ow. I will get more bombs, but I don't exactly need more bombs right now. I just have to try not to take a lot of damage on here. And in an effort to do that... Oh. Your mother! Oh. This is not going all that great. I hope I don't die here. There's a bubble in there. Oh, that's actually really helpful. They dropped 2 hearts. That might actually help me stay alive here. Just need to bomb through one more wall. Okay, we did it. Oh. Thank goodness. I was really nervous. That was definitely not my best level 7. That definitely ate up some time there. But we survived. Whew. Just Another Zelda fan asks, nice heart drop. Did you plan that? No, I didn't. That was the RN Genie being nice to me. So we're going to try to get a bomb drop here. Oh, I should have defeated every enemy on the screen and not left one alive. We're just going to have to go with what we've got. Nope. 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 Too far away. Too close. Too close. Correct. Okay. So, all in all, that probably didn't save me any time, but we did our best. You can see I'm not that good at the screen scroll trick. I think, I'm trying to think about it. I think I only need one bomb to get through here. But hopefully, one of our good friends, the Orange Wizrobes, will drop a bomb for me. We have a chance to beat up on a couple of them right here. And just like that, ask and you shall receive. Definitely got lucky there. Oops. No! Missed the key, had to go back for it. Yikes. Alright, let's see how we can do here. Oops. Oh, that was the bubble. I wasn't sure at first what hit me. Wow! Where did all these bomb drops come from? Don't say China. I know everything is made in China, but still. Alright. They're not in front of me. Through the hole we go. That's the one bomb we needed. Grab the key and go. Another bomb drop that I didn't exactly need. Wow. What? It's either feast or famine. It's crazy. That was the bubble, not the Wizrobe. Got one. Got you. Alright, that's the end of them. Finally, he left me alone. Just Another Zelda fan asks, do I play the second quest? I haven't yet. I mean, I've played it, but I haven't played it seriously. Another bomb drop. Unbelievable. How many of those? Alright, through the door. We see which way he's going before we hit the pause button. We see he went right, and I messed up my D-padding. That was pretty terrible. Oh well, I paid my 6 or so seconds for that. It's funny, I did that right after Terry Funk Fan said, "Really excellently played speedrun so far." Well, thanks. Quickly, switch to the recorder, turn left. Alright, now we gotta quickly hit level 8. I don't think I'm on pace to break my record, but we'll see what we wind up with. Alright, so we're going to switch to bombs because we're quickly going to bomb up through that manhandler room without beating manhandler because he's just rambling on and on about something and we don't want to listen. Kind of like me. Ooh, that was a lucky turn. Oops. Come on, go down! He's mansplaining, isn't he? Asks Terry Funk Fan. That was... oops. Not too bad. Alright, now we have to defeat them to move forward. Jeez. Yeah, my D-padding is definitely not in top form tonight. And the fireballs are just all over me. Oh, thanks. I'll take it. Quickly, get to the door. And the bomb drop. That's actually really nice because now I'll have enough bombs that I can just go straight to level 9 and I don't have to go and buy any first. And that's going to save us some time. For real. Goodbye. That's got to be one of my better four-headed Gleoks there. Okay, the Triforce is assembled at 33 minutes and a half plus. Okay, yeah. So we are going to recorder to level 1 by facing left and blowing once. Now, if I had 6 or fewer bombs, what I would have done would have been to head towards the nearby bomb shop, beating the blue enemies as I went until I filled up the bombs, and then I would have recorded to level 1. But we get to skip that now. I was hoping not to get rocked on the way there, but there I've just been rocked twice. I don't know why I stopped to pick that up. Money is meaningless now. In. Alright, good luck to me. I have been known to screw up level 9. The Wizrobes have had their way with me before. We have 3 keys, that's more than enough, so... Excuse me? Ugh, what a jerk. Block clip. I don't know why I moved from that position. It was a fine position. Alright, we're gonna switch to boomerang. Because killing them takes longer. A lot of players don't get the boomerang. I feel that it's worth it. But maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Alright, let's see if we can get past Patra here without taking any damage. Oh well. But only getting hit once is okay. That was our stealth section there. Okay, Wizrobe room number 1. Oh, that was nice. Come and get me. No, for real. Uh-oh. MCAT says, my AirPods are dead, can't hear a thing. They couldn't hold out any longer. Those 2 hearts are going to help. Alright, now this Patra we have to defeat because even if we can get past it and get to the stairs, it's going to be almost impossible to avoid on the way out. Hey, that was pretty good. I didn't grab the key, but I can always get it on the way back. Alright, Wizrobe rooms number 2 and 3. Oh, I want that. It was kind of dangerous going to get it, but... Get out of the way! Oh. Ugh. Oh, that was beautiful. Those 2 Wizrobes overlapping each other, that was awesome. Hey, Happy New Year to you too, MCAT. Oh, I can imagine how loud that crowd is there. Alright, let's see if now we can... This is great. I'm like barely taking any damage. Ugh, and a bomb drop. Oops. You're stuck. No, you're not. Alright, out of here. Whoops. We still have both our medicines, so we're in pretty good shape. We're going to grab this key. I think we might need it. Alright, so I'm going to quickly switch to Boomerang. We want to get through without getting eaten. I mean, it would only cost us 1 heart, but that's more than I would like to give up. Okay, we see where you are, Orange Wizrobes. Whoa. Through the hole! Ah! That was not great. You do not want to get hit by that. But we're still alive. Okay. Now, quickly. Through here. Oh, no! Oh, that stinks. I can't believe that just happened. That was the orange Wizrobe, wasn't it? I thought there was a chance I might have gotten hit by the blue one, but I did not for a second think that the orange one would get me. That's a real shame. That is a real shame. But you know what? I came all the way here. I still have my both medicines. I feel like I might as well finish the job. So, let's head over there and let's finish the job. It won't count, but... You know, should finish what we start, right? It wasn't going to be a personal best anyway, so I'm not going to cry any tears over it. Whoa, that was close. Alrighty, we're just going to have to retrace a few steps. We're going to have to re-kill a few Wizrobes. And we're going to have to sneak past this Patra again, too. No, don't come any closer. Look at you guarding the door. You're so smart. Not smart enough, goodbye. Gladly, I will do that. But this room is going to be full of Wizrobes again, so... Hey, cool, another heart. Oh, and thanks for the bombs. Maybe we can speed things up a bit using those. Hey, I actually got all 3 of them. I'm going to use the medicine now. Because one more hit and I would have been KO'd, so... The name of the game is holding on to as much of this health as possible. Now that I've used the medicine. Hey, thanks. Thanks for showing up now when I didn't need you. So yeah, I had this friend who would always have these big New Year's parties. That was before I was in a 1.5 year long relationship with a girl that I had met in college. Now, she's the type where, you know, she's very good at being likable. So, naturally, my whole circle of friends liked her. So, when about 1.5 years in, she decided she wanted to break it off with me to, you know, she still wanted to hang out with my friends. But really just one in particular. Now, because I'm human, I, you know, take a while to get over stuff. So when about, you know, 3 to 4 weeks after she broke it off with me, she asked me if she could date my friend if I gave her permission to do so. I was still in love with the girl, so I told her whatever the heck she wanted to hear. This was a mistake, obviously, but, you know, I'm me. I'm not anybody else. So that began a period of about 1 year, 1.5 years, wherein every time my friend group got together, I had to choose between isolating myself and staying home, which felt bad, or going and making everything awkward for everyone, which also felt bad for everybody there. It sucked. It was probably the most painful thing I've ever had to go through until finally, after about, 1.5 years or so, I gave up and started hanging out with other friends. I was late. So that was the end of my hanging out with that friend group and the end of the New Year's parties. And it was rough. And now I don't think about New Year's Eve the same way, because it was, yeah. New Year's was synonymous with that group, and I feel like I'm not really a part of it anymore. It took me a long time to get over that pain. About 10 years, actually. And the way I did it was... I realized something. We are all changing all the time. Not just because we're getting older, obviously, but yes, you are not the same person you were 1 year ago, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 or 20 years ago. You are a different person. Which is good. We're changing, we're evolving, we're learning, we're becoming, hopefully, better people. So, what I needed to wrap my brain around was this person that did this to me, that hurt me, who, put me in the situation I was in, who brought that pain on me, she no longer exists, because it's been years since that happened, and she is a different person now. And because she no longer exists, she can no longer hurt me. And as a matter of fact, I saw the current version of this person at a wedding last year. And you know what? I was actually able to carry on a conversation with her and not feel awkward about it. So that was proof to me that I was past it. That said, I am perfectly happy never seeing this person again. So, we are 11 minutes out from, at least on the east coast of the United States, the new year. Which is funny because in Japan it's been the new year for like 14 hours already. It's funny that we're like some of the last people to get it in the world. And then the West Coast, even more so. You have to wait another 3 hours. But, and I know that for the world at large, and for a lot of folks, this has not been a great year. It's been an embarrassing year for America and for Americans. But my advice is, don't think about that. Think about yourself and what you accomplished this year. Think about your family and what they've accomplished this year. Think about your friends. Think about the people close to you. And go with them into the new year. And, well, as for the rest of it, guess what? We have midterms, so there's some hope. But yes, I would say, as I often do, focus on yourself and your core group, your friends, your family, and let's all try to be better people and also stay healthy if possible, I say, as I'm clearly coming down with something. Can you hear the nasally voice? Let's all try to stay healthy and happy into 2026. So, clearly, you folks may have enjoyed watching me attempt to speedrun this, even if it didn't turn out as I had hoped it would. So, yeah, maybe I'll do some more speedrunning in the future. I'd love to. But I will also play that Super Mario 3 ROM hack that Zelda Maker sent me, because I'm a sucker for the things he sends me, because, well, he sends me good stuff. So, and also, as promised, I'm going to be playing some Snake Party Extreme before the game comes out, hopefully this March. I've been feverishly working on the Steam features. Next is leaderboards. Yeah. I'm going to try to get some really good leaderboard support in it. One of my favorite classic games is Time Crisis, the first one. The arcade version of this game was just absolutely super white-knuckle action. And part of what made it so tense and so great is the fact that it kept a little mini scoreboard in the upper corner that updated every single checkpoint, showing you what rank you were and compared you to, the top players on the machine. And every time you cleared an area, it told you how far behind the number one score you were. Snake Party Extreme already does that versus your personal bests, but if you choose to keep that option on, it will also tell you your how far behind. It'll tell you how far behind you are the number one in the world also. So, and Terry Funk Fan asks, what do you use to code the games you make? I use Monogame, which is a set of libraries for C#, and it's an open source replacement for XNA, which was the framework that folks used to build games for Xbox Live indie games on Xbox 360. And I released, was it 6 or 7 titles on there? I don't even remember. I think it was 7 SKUs, but 5 different games. No, 6 different games. It's just that Snake 360 had 2 different versions. So, and yeah, so anyway, we're coming up on 5 minutes to midnight, and I want you to be able to spend that brand new year moment with whoever is around you, and I would like to let you go enjoy that. So I will say what I always do at the end of every one of my streams, and that is thank you very much for watching. I know you have many choices all over the internet, which didn't break, even though the Stranger Things finale was on somehow. And also, you could have been playing a video game yourself, but you chose me, and I thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. And take care of yourself, please. Taking care of others is great. Taking care of yourself is important, because you're not going to be able to take care of anybody else to the best of your ability if you're not taking care of yourself too. Don't forget, yourself is important. Have a very happy new year. And I guess I'll see you next year. So take care. Be well. Bye.